and welcome to Weighing Down with Robin. I have just returned from the grocery store and I bought lots of good stuff. I just wanted to show just a couple of things. I'm making a quick kind of dinner. It's a sandwich. It's a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and I've made this for years from Weight Watchers. One thing that I did find today while I was at Sam's, and that was also at Walmart too, were these veggie straws. Now, these are 3 points for a whole serving, which is 38 straws. Okay, so I only have 19 here, so you can only imagine 38 would cover this plate, right? So this is 2 points for 19, and that's what I'm going to stick with. My kids have eaten them, and so have I, and they think they taste just like French fries, and I have to agree, they are so good. You've got to try them. It's spinach, tomato, and then potato. So, to make your Philly cheesesteak, you need a couple of things right here. I've got a bun. I use white wheat. It is 3 points for this bun because of the new points plus thing. It's actually a little more because they count the carbs now. But if you can find a lower version, or if you just want to use light bread, or even the little pita things, or whatever you want to do. But I happen to like white wheat bread, and I know myself, if I don't eat what I like, I'm not going to stick to it. So we're going to just take a white wheat bun, parquet spray. Everybody's got to have some of this. It's no calories, but you can't use the whole bottle, and you can't spray a whole bunch of times. But just a couple of sprays is no calories, so we're not even going to count that at all. Alright, so I'm going to just put a little bit of butter on here to give it a little flavor, and I'm going to toast these buns. So we'll come back to that in just a second. Second thing you're going to need is some roast beef. Now you can use like the Deli Select, the real thin stuff, whatever you want to use. The meat is not very much. You're looking at 1 to 2 points for meat. I mean, you know, unless you really get a fattening version of roast beef. I actually got this from Sam's. Nothing in here is more than 2 points. Actually, the turkey's only 1 point. Now, I mean, look at this yummy goodness. This is like real good roast beef. There's 5 servings in here, okay? And it's 2 points per serving. So I'm not even using 1 serving, all right? So I'm going to count this as 2 points anyway, just to be on the safe side. Third thing, actually, that you're going to need is Laughing Cow cheese. This is a staple for Weight Watcher people. That's good stuff. Okay, one of these is 1 point. I'm actually going to use a whole one because I like cheesy goodness. All right, the last thing that we're going to use right here, I went ahead and sauteed some peppers and onions, because you can't have a good Philly cheesesteak without it. There's no points right here, folks. This is pure vegetables goodness. Yummy, yum, yum. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, after I toast my buns, I'm going to throw that in there in just a second. You all know how to toast your buns, right? And then I'm going to, while we're waiting for our buns to toast, I'm going to throw this in here with my already sauteed peppers and onions. We're going to saute this up and get it warm real quick, and then we'll be right back, okay? Okay, we're back. I went ahead and I had sauteed my meat with my onions, so I've done that, toasted my buns. Now, the only other thing that I did was I took the wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. I took the whole wedge, and it was the light kind that I used. And I just put it, you know, just kind of spread it around a little bit. I'm going to put this on the top here. Now, if I want my cheese melted, so if you don't have a sandwich maker like I do, then you can use a microwave. You can use your pan that you had already cooked your meat in, and just use a spatula and just kind of like a grilled cheese is what you want to do. So I'm going to pull this over here real quick. I'm going to spray it with pan because you don't want anything to stick, which I don't think it's supposed to. I'm going to sit that on there just like that. We're going to just go down and kind of just let that toast for just a second, just to give the cheese a really good meltiness. Okay, now we're going to put this over here, cut it. In Weight Watchers, we've got to have plenty to chew on, so cut it, make it look like you're getting more. And by the way, I bought this really, really cool little plate today, so that they say that your eyes are what causes you to gain weight, right? So it makes my plate look full when I have a smaller plate here. So that makes me feel like I'm actually getting more. And it's a little pretty plate, so, you know, I feel like I'm really accomplishing something. Now, what we've got here is we've got our veggie straws, yummy. We got some fruit. We've got our sandwiches. You can add mushrooms, you can add tomatoes, you can add whatever you want to this sandwich. Let's give it a bite and taste and see how good it is. Now, who couldn't stay on program with food like this? Join us next time. Good night.